Okay, girlies, can you hear me? My back. I don't know why it keeps turning off. That's weird. Never happened before. Just saging the space. Hi, Varun. How are you? Are you there, guys? I'm just gonna wait for people to come in. So, anyways, Toka, like I said, this person is going to be talking to you, having a conversation with you, talking to you. All right, communicating with you. Like I said, giving you a bold message, maybe a bold compliment, sexual confession, a confession of some sort that will show you that he's attracted to you or that he wants to be with you. Something along these lines, okay? And let's see. What do we get with the other cards? Also, this person is going to be making a healthy choice in this connection with you. But he might be going through a lot of karmic connections in his life right now that are heating him up with intensity that he's not liking. This could be like, maybe, for example, this person could be dealing with people that were very toxic, people at work that were not very nice. Yes, Cleo. People that were not very nice, people that, you know, maybe always were jealous of him at work, people that tried to pressure him, put him under pressure, things of that sort. And I see that he's going to be making a healthy choice against all these people that try to drag him down. But I think he's going through some intensity with many different kinds of karmic relationships he's dealing with. When I say karmic relationship, it doesn't have to mean like boyfriend, girlfriend karmic relationship, but it also could be a karmic relationship can happen between a man and his colleague, a man and his friend, a man and a person around him, okay? It's not always romantic, you know? So this guy has karmic connections with some people that I feel like is causing him to feel very intense, but I see him making the right choice or the healthier choice. All right. Yes, if no member donates, you will be next, Evika. Lydian? Hold on, guys. I heard someone knock on the door. Wait, that's weird. Let me just check because I heard somebody. Wait, guys, give me 1 minute. That's weird. Okay, never mind. All right, so yeah, hope that makes sense. But let me know, please, Toka, okay? I don't know when you're gonna, rewind this, but whenever you do, I need you to let me know. Devika, let's do you. Okay, go ahead, Big Cleo. All right, Devika, she just has quick yes or no. Okay, it's not gonna take time. Go ahead, answer me. Tell me, I mean, your yes or no. Cleo, ask away. Of course, Estrella. If you're new, Estrella, welcome into the channel. First of all, we're happy to have you here. We do have a lot of clients' reviews and feedbacks on the channel. In case you're new, please go ahead and read them. And if you have any questions about me or my channel, feel free to let me know and I'll make sure to answer you, okay? But I am, of course, taking new people. Donations are open. The Wednesday that just passed, okay. Tell me, what do you want to know? Stay here, Lucky, because you're right after Devika. You have just one person ahead of you. You didn't miss anything, no. Yay, I'm new. Yay, I'm happy to see you here. Welcome in. Welcome into this little humble town. We're so happy to have you here. Awesome, Lucky. Thank you for your patience, babe. Okay, Cleo, what's your yes or no? Could you post your yes or no quickly, please, baby? I don't see it if you posted, Cleo. Rephrase or something, okay? But please post quickly so we can... No, no. I only saw the Wednesday that just passed. Nothing after it. 0. I didn't see anything after that. No, I did not see it. I think maybe YouTube was blocking it. Does anyone see Cleo's yes or no question? Devika, do you see her yes or no question? Okay, now I see it. Did Punk see my profile page? Hi, baby. Yes, I have a timestamp. It was an hour and 30 minutes. And I guess I don't remember the seconds, but it's like an hour and 30 minutes in the previous live stream. Not this one. You were actually the last person that was done in the previous live stream. And we did continue a little bit on your reading at the beginning of this live stream as well. You're very welcome, but I need you to tell me how this resonates and let me know if you had anything else, Toka, okay? All right. Facebook, okay. Now I see it. Okay, did Punk see my profile Facebook page on Wednesday night? Okay. On Wednesday, did he see her Facebook profile page? Yes. Yes. Yes, he did. But late nights, okay? Late nights. That's how I'm feeling, like towards the end of the night or late nights, okay? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, Cleo, because I do see here the card of stalking, the Page of Swords, you see? But it's late night because I have the 9 of Swords. Will he see it today? Now it's Friday morning for me. Okay. Today. I'm getting a no for today, if I'm honest. I'm getting a no for today. I'm getting a no for today, but he may see it again, like maybe 2 days from now. Okay? Like after 2 days. But I'm getting a no, though, for your second one. At least for now, it's a no. Because this guy, I see him being in solitude, the hermit, focusing on himself or in some sort of like isolation mode. Is that making sense? Let me know, Cleo. Okay, so Devika, please post your question. Thank you for your patience, Devika. After Devika is you, Lucky, and then I have CC as well. If I miss out anyone on the list, guys, let me know, okay? What are the next actions of my husband, Mayank, towards me in no contact and separation? Okay. So spirits, I want to know the truth. Only the truth. What is Mayank's next actions? These are donation-based readings. We do free readings towards the end of the live session. So if you'd like to be included for a free yes or no, just make sure you like up the stream, subscribe to the channel, and keep checking, as towards the end of the session, we will do few yes or no questions, okay? What are his upcoming actions, my Hank? Seven of Cups. Knight of Cups. Okay. Ten of Wands. You see the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Let me just see more. His next actions, real actions. The Lovers, Nine of Pentacles, okay. Eight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Chariot. All right, I'll explain the cards, obviously. So, first card was the Seven of Cups, right? Hi there, Celine. Now, with the Seven of Cups being the first card, you know, the Seven of Cups in tarot, it's a card of a person that has like 7 cups in front of him, and they Rider-Waite, and he's quite confused. He's quite lost. He's trying to see which cup belongs to him, which decision is the right choice. He's in reflection. He's a bit lost though, and he's a little bit confused. Here he had the Seven of Cups here. The first card was the Seven of Cups. And to me, the Seven of Cups, when I'm getting that, when it comes to a person's actions, it makes me feel like his actions are a bit, or his intentions in making and taking an action here is a little bit scattered. Like he's feeling all over the place, or he doesn't have a concrete, specific plan yet, okay? Like his feelings are everywhere, or his thoughts or his intentions, or him, like the ideology of thinking of action is not one type of action that he's thinking about doing towards you. He doesn't have a plan yet. Like he thinks about it. Yes, it is something he thinks about, but I don't think he does have a specific sort of plan, course of him taking that action, making it happen. Okay, but this action that he's thinking about, but he's not making his decision, or he's like up in the air about here, is the Knight of Cups, which is the next card. The Knight of Cups here shows me yes, of course, baby. Also, if someone in the chat can drop it, girls, if anyone can just do for me a little mini favor, the last live that you see on my channel, just click on it and, you know, copy paste the link. If anyone can just do that. I really don't know how, like, how to stop even those multiple lives. Like, that's crazy. I don't even know why it's happening this way. But if anyone, if any girl can do that right now, please just drop the link in the chat so that Toka can go and watch her reading. If possible, of course. But yeah, what I'm getting here, Devika, is that this person is just, he's a little bit in this energy of the Seven of Cups when it comes to him offering you some sort of an emotional offer, giving you a romantic offer. Because the Knight of Cups is next to that Seven of Cups, and that's creating tension, that's creating stress, that's creating burden, heaviness. Ten of Wands, you see the Ten of Wands is right there, and the Ten of Wands speaks about heaviness, responsibility. So maybe he's feeling a little bit not so decided when it comes to taking responsibility or taking action towards showing love and giving you love. But I have the Lover's card here, which is interesting because the Lover's card being here shows me with the Knight of Cups, obviously, that he has feelings for you. He has emotions for you of love and feelings. Thank you, Andressa. But he's tied up. He's restricted. He's tied up. Look, 8 of Swords is here up again. This guy can be a victim in his own head. Do you see how this guy's like tied up? Do you see his legs? It's like he's not making a move because he feels tied up. He feels restrained. He feels restricted. And even here you can see how his hands are also tied up. So, and I feel like here with this card, I feel like with this 8 of Swords, like this person feels trapped. Now, this trapment, again, could be like an energetic sort of prison that he's in that prevents him from making things happen with you. Whether that's like his mom stopping him physically or he's being influenced energetically by something, like, you know what I mean? But he is being locked, okay? I think almost here that I'm going to clarify this card just because I want to know where does this come from or why. Okay, let's see. But I feel like he's unable to make a move. What is this 8 of Swords? 2 of Cups. Something is holding him back from this relationship, this connection. 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Why do we have the 2 of Pentacles? The Strength. This guy is not quite sure whether to stay in this connection or not. But it could be, I want to know who's the reason behind this, who's causing him or what is causing him to be like this. 6 of Wands, what's causing him to be like this? Page of Swords. The reason why he feels restricted, because I'm asking why does he, like what causes him to be feeling restricted? Like what caused him that? And I have the Page of Swords and I have the 6 of Wands. I think whatever caused him to be like so or feel this way is somebody's words, okay? Somebody's words, somebody's conversation maybe with him. Okay, what is this conversation? Is it from his family or friends or what? King of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. I think it's his father. King of Pentacles and 7 of Swords. Somebody is gossipy here. Somebody gossips with him about stuff. Okay, somebody definitely gossips with him about certain things. Talks to him about certain things, like gossips about you. Okay, Devika. And that makes him want to not really... that makes him to not really want to do or make a move and feel restricted then as a result. Because I feel like I see some gossip. Okay. What kind of conversation? I'll pull just one card to see. Ace of Pentacles. The Emperor. And the Hanged Man. 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like here, whatever these conversations are, their aim is to make your person change his perspective. Hi there, Sabine. Welcome in. If you are new, Sabine, welcome into the channel. Like up the stream and subscribe. So welcome in. And if you would like to donate, my PayPal is down below the description box. Welcome into the channel. Also read my clients' reviews and feedbacks. So yeah, I feel like these conversations are just more or so about wanting to make him change his perspective, change his outlook on the situation with you, Devika, so that he can let you go or leave you. Because that's what I'm seeing here. But I feel like recently, I definitely feel like there was a father's influence or impact. So I think this time around, it feels like a father energy may have said something to him, because I also do have the Emperor here. Okay, and I feel like whatever they say to him, like now and before, whatever that they tried to say to him, uh, they were said because they wanted him to change his perspective about you and change his outlook about you. Okay. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person is not quite happy. He's not quite satisfied. Maybe even feeling a little bit lonely, alone, like misunderstood or not really understood that well. Hope that makes sense to you. I will pull you some oracles, of course, but let me know how this resonates, okay? I think they're having a very strong influence over him, and I think in a way, he is being distant. He is being distant right now. So I'm going to say to you, yes, of course, because I feel like they're having a very strong effect right now on him. All right, let me pull for you a few oracles to see. Okay. Broken trust. Single parent responsibilities. Why do we have cheating, broken trust? I think these people are telling him like things about you that are not true. That you're having fun, that you're cheating, that you're having other people, that you're going out and partying, or that you're not a good woman, that you're a woman that enjoys maybe music, or you enjoy meeting people. I know this is all lies, by the way. I know this is not true. But I feel like what they could be telling him are things along the lines of trying to like show him that you're not quite serious, or that you are pretending to love him but you don't really love him. Whatever they're doing, they're trying to break his trust in you. That's what they're doing. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly what I said, but whatever they're saying, even if it's not what I just said, whatever they're saying to him is meant to break the trust he has in you so he doesn't come back to you. You know what I mean? That's why they're doing what they're doing. But I feel like this person is keeping back, especially with that single parent thing, twin flame. But he's your twin flame. And he does listen to music, and you connect to music a lot. Maybe there are certain kinds of songs that reminds you of him. Yes, Akano. But yeah, I think that's what they're trying to tell him. They're trying to just make him have a shake-up of trust in you. Okay? Why do we have the single parent thing? I want to know. What's up with the single parent thing that showed up? Cut down, separation, ascending. I feel like the single parent thing is because they're trying to make him like, I don't know how to say that, but what I see is like they probably tell him like, listen, if you go and come back to her, and let's say you guys get married, like, you know, you get together, you're still married and everything, and you end up having a baby, she may leave you, you know, because we have seen this and that. We've seen her doing this and that. And even though that's all lies, but like they try to make you show up in a bad image that makes him fear the idea of long-term commitment with you, because of what he listens from them about things, or what he like hears from them about things. So the cards, the energy I see in front of me is like an energy of people that try to convince a person to stay away from a girl, and they make that girl look so bad that they tell him things like, okay, if you end up having children or babies or kids, you may end up as a single parent. She's gonna definitely leave you. or she's definitely not going to be a good kind of person for you if you have kids, because you're going to end up being single because she's not going to be there, or she's not as responsible as you think she is. But yeah, you understand what I mean? But I see that this person has a pattern that he needs to stop. Even though he loves you and he wants to call you, he wants things to move forward and ascend, but he needs to cut down. He needs to cut down from listening to these people's BS and, you know, things like that. Is that making sense? Let me know how this resonates, my baby. It said single parent, and then it said responsibility beneath that. I hope that was helpful. Yeah, I know it's BS. But I'm not surprised because that kept coming. And I felt this energy from them, by the way, since day one, Devika. They try to make you be as the bad wife, you know? They paint you as the bad wife. And I know that's BS. But this is like a big time game, you know? All right, Lucky, let's do your reading. And Cece, I hope that you're still with me. I'm not sure if you're with me, but Cece, let me know. Lucky, could you please post your question here? Because I can't see it from PayPal. I think I lost the notification of the question. So if you're here, Lucky, please let me know. Lucky 8, are you there? And then Cece, don't go anywhere. Sabine, yes, donations are open, Sabine. If you would like, you can be added. Otherwise, we'll do freebies towards the end of the live session. And yeah, of course, go ahead, Lucky. After Lucky is Cece. Where's Cece? Okay, don't go anywhere, Cece, because you're right next, like right after this reading. So tell me, Lucky. I just read what's going to unfold and I didn't see the full message, Lucky, after that. So tell me your question. If you're posting it, I don't see it. What are any predictions for what will happen between me and the rest of this year? Okay. You and N, any predictions? What's going to unfold or happen between you and N? I see that you're giving this person space. You're not chasing him. You're not being clingy with him. You're giving him complete space. But this person is going to come back around you, okay? However, this person, hi there, yes, MZ. This person will come back around you, but this person is going to come back around a little bit with an in and out energy or fleeting energy a little bit. However, I see him coming back, like he's going to hoover back around you. But I feel like this in and out energy or this on and off vibe you may get off him is going to maybe turn you off, make you feel like you don't want to deal with this person. Like, because you don't like it when a man is on and off with you or acting a bit in a sense of being on and off with you. And I see him giving, like, I see you giving him a reaction like, no. But I see that this person is definitely attracted to you, but I see here like 2 nights, you know, I don't feel like this person may be in a position of being ready to offer a real offer. However, he wants to offer you some small tokens of, how can I say that, loving gestures per se. But you're going to hear from him and he's going to come around you. It's just, I feel like this in and out energy that's definitely going to be there here. 3 of Wands. Ace of Wands. This person does touch himself to the thought of you. I wouldn't be surprised if this person does masturbate to the thought of you, okay? Because I do have the Ace of Wands here. He does think a lot about the future. This is a person that cares a lot about the future and what he's going to do tomorrow and next week and then the week after and the week after. He's not the type of guy like that thinks about the right now only. He likes to think about always the future, the next getaway, the next thing that could happen. He's very attracted to you. Very. You guys may get kinky with each other. But I think at the same time, you're not going to let him get kinky with you fast or quick. Because Lucky, I feel like he wants to get kinky with you. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like you're going to be, like, you're a hard-to-get girl, and he knows that. And that actually, by the way, kind of attracts him, turns him on, just so you know. But remember how I said these are 2 nights? Remember how I just said these 2 nights? Remember, just rewind now for 5 seconds. Remember how I said the 2 nights, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands? And what did I say? I said just now, I said this person doesn't have a big, real offer, but he has small, nice gestures to give to you. Didn't I say that, Lucky? So this guy is just ready for small, kind, loving gestures, flirtatious gestures, but it's not the big, big thing you want. And when this person comes or tries to come back or try again with you, he's going to be a bit in and out, and you're going to feel like that's a red flag, or you're not going to feel so, like you're going to feel turned off by him. However, this person will come around you again, and he has a very highly sexual energy towards you. Very, very high sexual energy, extremely high. But I mean, he likes you because I have the Knight of Cups, but there's a lot of passion, I would say, even more. All right, let me try and see with the oracles. Maybe we can get something, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Hammer. He may try to be persistent with you, by the way, in some time. He's just maybe waiting for things to calm down before he can persist over like pursuing you, because this guy wants to pursue you or keep on pursuing you. He wants to repair the connection. He wants to make it work. But I think a part of you may, you know, after you see his in and out behavior a little bit, you may think like, you know, no, I'm better off without him. I think he is testing waters, Lucky. I think he's testing waters. That's a separate question, but I think with the cards I see it in front of me, I think he's testing waters a little bit because I have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is not somebody that's very, very serious. It's someone that, you know, likes fun stuff, adventurous things in life, you know, like it's like a bird's eye card. Like, you know, they like to look around. You get what I'm trying to say? So I can say so, but yeah, I just didn't like that he's gonna come back with like in and out energy. I think this is what's gonna turn you off about this person. Like you yourself are going to probably tell yourself like, no, feels like player vibes. Yeah, a little bit like that. I mean, I see that this person, it's like the thing is he likes you, but of course he's not like loyal or anything right now, obviously, because you guys are not in a relationship. So I don't see that he's loyal, like he's not acting like a saint. No, okay, I would be lying if I told you like, oh yeah, he's loyal, he's not doing any of that. No, that's not making sense. This person does like keep his options open. He does like dip and dap, okay, but you know, but he really likes you, Knight of Cups, okay? Is that making sense? Let me know. Thank you, MZ. I'm gonna pull you some. I feel like I want to pull you from this. I know this is extra, but let's pull you some of these. Yes, Crystal, we're almost there. Girl with a snake, empath, and a narcissist. This person could be a narcissist. Maybe he, you know, there's many different types of narcissism. Okay, there's many different levels of narcissism as well. You should read about it. But I feel like this person could be a bit of a narcissist. Maybe he's not extremely a narcissist, but I think he puts his needs before other people. Okay, sometimes, you know, and that makes him sometimes act from a place of selfishness. And I feel like you need to definitely always keep or enable boundaries with this person. Okay, because we have enable boundaries, because you don't need to be charmed or used by anyone. Okay, is that making sense? Of course, Lucky, of course, because this is people's, the reason why it takes so much time is because I understand, Lucky, that this is people's hard-earned money. You know, you guys obviously don't get your money like easy. It's not on the trees, okay? Money is not on the trees. People work hard to get this money that they spend on tarot readings or whatever, you know. So I respect that, you know. I understand that you guys work hard for that money, so you want to get the depth of whatever you can get out of your money, and this is fair. Okay, so that's why I like to go above and beyond for people, because I know what does it mean to sit down and feel super confused, and I know how it means to, let's just say, not really feel satisfied with what you're getting. And that's why, by the way, I like communication with the people I have in the stream. I like people to express like whether what they like and what they don't like, so I can keep on improving as well the readings I do to people, because me understanding you guys is what helps me provide you guys with better services. So everybody's opinion is important to me. So, but thank you for saying that. Thank you, Lucky. But that's a part of me. That's if that's not all of me. Like I love to give my all or nothing. But girl with a snake, you're an empath. I think you feel people's energies, and I could see that here. And I think you're just guarding yourself, and there's nothing wrong in that. And you can keep on guarding yourself, honestly, until this person proves otherwise. Like, until this person comes back around and gives you like a real offer, then you can let your guards down, but not before that. I think spirit guides agree with you with the way you're protecting yourself. However, if this person comes around, I mean, try to just hear him out. Okay, like, okay, what do you want? You know, hear him out, keep for him like an open door, but definitely set your boundaries, okay? Don't let it just be easy go, easy come. You know what I mean? It's not easy play. But like I told you, I felt this in and out energy that he's going to come out with. So just be aware. And you're going to see that. You're going to know and remember my words. But still with that, try to be flexible, but don't believe or attach yourself or anything like that. Like still hold it together with your boundaries. But that's what I'm getting here. I think he's very attracted to you. I mean, he likes you, but it's not like the Ace of Cups. It's like the Knight of Cups. So this person likes you, but he can still love you if he want to, and he worked hard enough into the connection. He may like turn the like into love. Okay? So there's potential, but he still has a lot to prove. Hope that makes sense. Let me know, please, if you have anything else for me. Cece or Shishi, go ahead and post your question. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, by the way. I do apologize if not. So please, please, please post your question. And then MZ, you're going to be after Cece, okay? So you're right after Cece. Just prepare yourself to post. So Cece, tell me what you donated for and how can I help you, baby? You're welcome. I'm always here for you, Lucky. I'm always, always here for you. Okay. Cece. Okay, got you. It's beautiful. I love it. It's so cute. Perfect, MZ. Okay, go ahead, Cece. Tell me what you want to know. And thank you, MZ, you're right next. Okay, so go ahead, Cece. Tell me the question. Is Danny doing self-reflection? Alan's leading from his mistakes while he's in jail. Okay, let's see, baby. Is Danny... Spirits, show me the truth. Is Danny doing... Yes, yes, I'll do freebies towards the end, maybe after MZ. Ooh. Did this person try to steal or cheat, or... I think he was dishonest. There's something to do with deception, dishonesty. I don't know if he was into theft, like maybe he was into stealing or deception, because I see something to do with deception or lies. Let's see, did he learn and reflect from his mistakes or not? The Sun. Yes, not stealing, but it may be somewhere along the lines of maybe, what's the right word? I'm trying to find it. Sneaky, like I'm getting sneaky, like he's been very sneaky, maybe lying, deception. But I see that he knows that he's doing things wrong. I mean, if you ask me, does he know that he's in the wrong? Yes, he's in the wrong. He knows that he's in the wrong. Because I have the Sun. This person has big, like, consciousness, like, that he is wrong. He's not crazy. Like, this is not a person that we can call as, like, oh, you know, it's okay. He's doing these things because, you know, he's like still learning, or like he's like, you know, he doesn't mean to do it because, you know, he may have some issues or psychological issues. No, he has nothing. He's a very mature person, and he knows that what he's doing is the wrong thing. He has a clear acknowledgement of that, just so you know. But let's see, is he learning? Judgments. By the way, there's going to be a court judgment. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Yes, that's what I'm saying. He knows. But there's going to be something to do with like a court judgment that's going to happen. Or like maybe he's going to be called to sit down at court again and to discuss something. Because I see something to do with like a court session happening, or like the court calling him to look at his case again. There's something to do with that, because there's something like to do with him sitting in front of a judge again. I don't know why, but I'm getting that because I have the Judgment and the Sun. And he's going to be hopeful that things can go better for him. But he is a little bit hasty. He's not quite sure if this is gonna happen or not. He's hopeful, but he's not sure if that hope is gonna be reaching the completion phase of like him having what he wants. Yeah. Okay, but did he learn? I will say yes, but he will never stop waking the sneaky side of himself up from time to time. Okay, like what I'm getting is like a person, like imagine a person that's drinking and he knows that he needs to stop drinking. He stops drinking, but then he drinks every weekend still. That's the kind of energy I see. It's like he knows that he's wrong. He does feel like he's learning from his mistake, where he maybe tries to stop himself from doing what he's doing, but then I think he returns to it once he gets triggered, or like every now and then, like kind of energy. So will he like stop it completely? No, Cece. I don't think he's gonna stop it completely. I'll be honest with you. But I feel like this person knows that he's wrong. He does learn from his mistakes. Yes, he's learning from his mistakes, but he's not gonna stop it completely. Like it's gonna stay a part of him. The devil. Mm-hmm. Also, this person can be a bit cheap. This person can be a bit cheap a little bit sometimes. But I don't see maturity yet, okay? I don't see maturity yet. Okay, let me see here for you with the other deck here. I'm going to pull for you from What's the Tea. Okay. He has evidence. I see infidelity. I don't know what this person have done, but there's infidelity in his case, and there's evidence, there's proof. This person has proofs. Like, that's why I feel like his situation in court is bad, because they have proof against him. Again, I don't know what's his case, but they have proof against him. Also, this guy is liking the idea of him being in jail because he feels like that's giving him attention. Because it says here seeking attention. Now, to me, I think this is kind of very relatable because, you know, people that usually are in jail, some of them sometimes like the idea of that because they think that's cool, or it gives them attention, the attention they need. But this guy is thirsty for attention. Who's, I don't know, we have knocked up. I don't know if this person did knock up someone, or maybe he wanted to knock you up. Could be. I have knocked up. Okay, let's see. What do we have knocked up? Like, what the hell? Or maybe that was his plan. He wanted to knock you up, or he wanted to have a baby. Ah, his daughter is pregnant, because I feel like somebody's pregnant here. I was like, what's going on? He might be very concerned about his daughter, or very worried about his daughter, because I have hung up and knocked up. That's why. So maybe he's hung up on his knocked up daughter, worried about her, but he's definitely an attention seeker. Okay, okay. You were pregnant last year. Maybe he wanted another one with you. I don't know. That could be also a part of what I'm getting. But since you said his daughter is also pregnant, also I'm feeling like maybe he's very preoccupied over his what's the right word? Over his daughter. Like, very worried about her. Maybe he's afraid of her getting complications or something. But there's a little bit of worry here. Or maybe his daughter is the one that's worried about him, but there's something to do like with the pregnant lady. Let's see. But just to answer your question, is he reflecting and learning from his mistake? He's reflecting. He knows that he's mistaken, but is he fully learning and acquiring the skills to be a good or a better person? No. Because I still feel like he's going to be falling into square one the minute he has a chance to fall to square one. Okay. Let me know how this is making sense, my baby girl. She definitely worries. Yeah. So, you know, sorry about that. But yeah, he needs to... Look, Eight of Swords. He needs to stop being in his head too much. He needs to accept the other party's point of view. You know, when I say other party, I'm referring to the law or government. And This guy tends to sometimes be stubborn, like it's my way or the highway, and it doesn't work this way. Like you have to listen sometimes, you know, to get far in life. But yeah, so go ahead and post your question. Who's the next person that was? I think it was MZ. Post your question. Guys, also if anybody wants to post their free yes or no questions for those that's been waiting, please, if you're here, post your one free yes or no question. I'll answer it after MZ. Brian's energy towards Burundi. Okay. Brian's, you're very welcome, Cece. Update me on it, okay, Cece? Energy check, Brian. Brian is feeling like he wants to offer you love, offer you a commitment. He's feeling very romantic, or maybe you turn on. He feels like you turn on this romantic side of himself. But he has intentions to have peace with you, see eye to eye, even if you guys were no contact. Okay, you're Whitney, you're not Burundi. Okay, I see. But I feel like even if him and Burundi is no contact, this person is planning to reach out to Burundi and communicate. Maybe see where the potential is going between him and Burundi. But they're not talking right now, okay? They're not talking with each other right now. However, he does feel like he wants to reach out, say something, test the waters, try to see if there's another chance. Huh. Let's see what's going on with him and Burundi. I know that's an energy check, but let's see. But I feel like there's been definitely some sort of silence between them. Or complications or misunderstandings. But this guy still kind of maybe feels like he wants to give this another chance. Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Four of Swords. So, yeah, I see. They haven't been talking to each other, but he might be sometimes like, you know, thinking about giving it another chance with that third party. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I don't see him coming back to her yet or anything, but it's a thought that he sometimes has in his mind about. But I see that they had problems, or they were no contact, or they have been not talking that much as before recently. Yeah. But he's like thinking about working it through in some way with whomever this woman is, this third party is. But there's something definitely like some sort of a problem with communication between these two. Okay, there's a problem with communication. They don't talk as frequent, or they have problems or complications, misunderstandings, you call it. But he's like thinking kind of like in his head, like, oh, should I give her another chance? That kind of thing. You understand? Now, again, I'm not saying he's going to come back to her. I didn't say that. That's a different question. But I am just seeing the energy, okay? And I know I pulled more than 3, but I feel like I needed that just for the sake of getting that message through. Okay? So let's see. Your second one. Bryant. Feelings towards Whitney. Okay. Tell me Brian's feelings towards Whitney in depth. Page of Swords. This person does keep eyes on you, or he watches you, thinks about you. Let's see, what does he feel about you? Justice. He feels like he owes you justice. And he knows that you're waiting for a message from him, a text from him. The Devil. Yeah, he knows he owes you justice. And this person may sometimes even feel like he has bad karma because of what he did to you. So that's why maybe he feels like sometimes like, oh, I need to bring her justice because I don't want to be badly hurt or have some sort of a bad karma because of this, because of what I did, okay? Because of the games I did and what I did here, okay? Because I think that this person like lately might be connecting one-on-one together. The Devil and the Justice card, this speaks about like bad karma. So this person acknowledges that he may have bad karma because of what he did to you. And he does feel like he wants to bring in justice to the situation, like he wants to heal the situation with you, work it out. Tell me more. Three of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Swords. You guys don't speak. I can see that you guys don't speak, MZ. Am I accurate? You don't speak. You don't talk to each other. Maybe there is physical distance as well. I don't know where this person lives, but maybe there's a little bit of a physical distance or so. But you guys don't speak for quite a while. This person has ego also a little bit. There's some ego, like ego. He has ego when it comes to him confessing to you that he was wrong or that he was mistaken. Yeah, not really anymore. I tried to. He lives with Brondi. Yeah, Brondi. This guy has ego, and I see him a bit avoidant in the current energy, if I'm honest. You see the Seven of Swords? That's like a card that also speaks about somebody lying. So this person may be a bit avoidant. Maybe he's full of excuses, avoidant. There's distance, Three of Wands. Okay. What's going on? This guy talks about you, though, to a male friend. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male friend. I don't know if you ever got kinky with this person before or not, but this person speaks to a guy friend about how much he wants to get it, you know, from you, if you know what I mean. Because I think I see in front of me a person that craves you, but then that is being avoidant and non-confrontational, you know? Interesting. Let's see, does he have feelings for you? Just gonna ask that. Three of Pentacles, does he have feelings for you? He does have feelings for you, but I see a person also that cares about himself too. There's a lack of consideration a little bit. And before that third party came in, I think he was not very consistent, or he was very in and out, up and down with you. But even now he is that way. So it feels like there's a pattern that seems off here. The Temperance is at the bottom. There's going to come a chance, though, where he's going to ask for your forgiveness. But he's very stubborn. Like, he wants to be always right. He always wants to be on the right. Interesting. Let's see what the oracles say. Let me know how this is making sense. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah. What to say? Okay, the card that flew out, it's new love, renewed hope. This person, this may explain the third party energy. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. And then gambling. You know, I think I see a person that takes risks without thinking about consequences. And those, like what he did here when he, you know, chose the third party or went for the third party was a risk in itself, was a gamble in itself that he didn't think about carefully. Interesting. Tell me, MZ, tell me, what is it that doesn't resonate? Tell me, I can clarify, no worries. Because I want to know. Talking, but he's going to talk to you. In case you guys are a little quiet right now, he's going to talk to you. He's going to reach out. It just feels like him and the third party were not on good terms. Maybe they argued or they were not on good terms, but then they got back into talking, or he's thinking about like giving her one more chance. Because that was what I was getting. Hi, A. What's up? How are you? Are you understanding me? But he definitely talks about you to another male friend. Okay, MZ, let me see your comment. So yeah, let's see, what is he gonna do? I will pull 2 cards for that. And with the friend, I just feel like he does talk about how like sexually attracted he is to you. But there's definitely a friend in the mix that he shares things with or talks to from time to time about things. What is he gonna do towards Winnie soon? See, 7 of Swords, avoidance. This person is avoidant, baby. 2 of Wands, what will he do? Queen of Pentacles. The World. The thing is, he does miss you, but it just feels like this guy's avoidant, and I feel like he wants you to reach out, even though I feel like that's not right to do, because obviously he's the one that should reach out to you. But this guy's kind of like thinking to himself that no, you should reach out to him. That's why I told you there is an ego issue, remember, with the reading? I told you this guy has a bit of an ego issue. So that could be also the problem. Is that making sense, honey? Hold on, let me just see comments. But I told you, you know, when I asked, does he love you? It gave me a yes, okay? But this guy, I think, has to be more emotionally organized than that, you know? You know what I mean? This guy's faking it, by the way. He's such a good, you know, impersonator or something. I don't know. He needs to keep it more 100. But this guy lied a lot, I see, in this bond or with you. Will Bryant and Whitney get back together? Will Bryant and Whitney get back together? Yes or no? Okay, guys, post your yes or no questions, by the way, everyone. I hope it resonated, MZ. Eight of Swords. Magician. The Strength. And the bottom is the Page of Cups. I'm getting a yes, but it requires patience. Yes, but it requires patience because of these restrictions or stagnations that hold him back. But the answer is yes. Hello, Adriana. Welcome, and if you're new, I'm so happy to see you here. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I've started a new connection with Danielle. What prices? Will this connection last with Danielle? There's a bit of differences that you may learn between you guys. There's a bit of differences. Also, this guy could be the jealous type. The sexuality is going to be great. But you may feel a bit sometimes that, you know, his jealousy is a bit too much to handle. I'll say yes, but you feel sometimes like his jealousy is too much to handle. Yeah, there are some differences. That's why I said differences. So, you know, you guys are different from each other. Like, yeah. So one, you know, you're in a country, he's in another country. There are differences. Does Reggie still like me? You're welcome. You're welcome, MZ. Let me know if there's anything else I could help you with. And guys, thank you all for being here. Thank you for your patience. Does Reggie still like me? Yes. Look, Ace of Cups. That's a definite yes. Guys, ask your yes or no questions before I go. Come on. MZ, I hope that was helpful, my baby girl. Yeah, it is okay. It is okay, A. You're welcome. Guys, post your free yes or no questions before we head out. Did anyone have a yes or no? It's just one, guys. Yes, it's just one. One per session. Okay, so if there's no one, I may go. Dippity, I don't see it, baby. You have to repost, honey. Come on, girls. Anyone that has a yes or no? Anyone? Hello? Hi? Knock, knock. All right, guys. So if there's nobody, I will be logging off. I'll see you guys later. Thank you all for your love and support. And I'll see you next time. Bye. See you.